Are you here? You're here. Okay, okay. Just making sure. So, before we start this video, look at her. Hi guys, I'm back. So I'm back with another video. I decided to pretty much go ahead and make a video about myself, so my subscribers, and if you're not, go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait. Awesome, thank you. Okay, but on a serious note, I decided to make a video where I kind of talk about myself for you to get to know me, understand who I am, where I'm coming from, what am I even doing here, why YouTube, why the type of life that I have. I don't know. At the end of the video, I'm pretty much going to kind of talk about what my plans, what my grand plans are for this YouTube channel. I have my support system right here. This is Bonnie. This is my baby. Say hi. Hi. But yeah, I have my notebook right here so I don't lose track and go completely into a different direction that I'm not planning on going. So a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Belarus. The country is right next to Lithuania, Poland, Ukraine, and Russia. It's a small country. Actually, it's not that small. It's a relatively good-sized country. I'm from the city Minsk. I was born and raised there, well, half of my life, and then my family and I decided to move to America. That was when I was 11 years old, I would say. Now, let me talk about my family a little bit. I have a mom. She's the queen. She's actually a doctor in psychology. She's currently a psychologist in one of the big universities in Lithuania. Don't really want to tell the name just in case. I don't know how she feels. Basically, she's amazing. She's my best friend. I love her to death. Now, my dad, he's a superhero. He's a very smart guy, a cool dad. Whatever he puts his hands on, he creates magic. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how, but it's just how it goes. And then I have a little sister. Actually, I have a brother and a sister, and both of them are twins, Henry and Sabina. So Sabina is my little bestie. She's amazing little sister. Unfortunately, we don't really see each other much, but that's my girl, that's my girl. And then Henry, he's amazing because he's currently doing jiu-jitsu, which is martial art, and he's amazing. He's a champion, he always wins. So that's pretty cool. I have a pretty cool brother. Oh, also, again, cutie pie. My little Bonnie. She's shy, camera shy. Or not. Okay, girl, work the camera. Basically, I have Bonnie. She's 6 years old. She's an amazing doggy. I love her very, very much. And we also had an addition to the family. His name is Rocky. He's a Yorkie. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere. Now, we will move on to the next section of my video about me. So how did I end up in America? So basically, a little background story. When I was in Belarus, I used to go to special schools where they teach classes in English, or they have more intense, more advanced English classes compared to other schools. And then during those times, around the age when I was 6 and 7, I went onto this exchange kids program. It's not really a student, but exchange kids program over the summer in Canada. So whenever I flew in there, my mind was, you know, it was crazy. Everything was completely different. People were nice. People were always smiling and, oh my God, how are you? While in Belarus, we don't actually show too much of emotions. But yeah, you get the idea. And then as well as everything else is different. So it was crazy for me. So I enjoyed it so much. The first year when I came back in the fall, back to my family, I was like, they have those school things, mac and cheese. And they're like, what is mac and cheese? I'm like, it's cheese with macaroni. They're like, okay. But no, back in Belarus or, you know, Russia, Ukraine, they didn't have mac and cheese. At least I never heard of it. So we went to every restaurant that I could possibly think of, or we could possibly think of as a family. And I tried different type of mac and cheese, which was basically like macaroni with like sprinkled cheese. And I'm like, but I was obsessed with that. So I talk to my parents about it all the time. What else was there? And the variety of ice cream. So I was like, we have to move to Canada. But then eventually I calmed down, so we kind of moved on from that. But I kept remembering mac and cheese because the second year that I went to Canada, half of one of my suitcases, I brought back a whole bunch of mac and cheese. And it was like my sacred food that nobody could have touched. After a while, maybe it was a whole bunch of nagging about it. Maybe my parents were like, you know what? Maybe we should move to America because I'm sure they're gonna have mac and cheese. That's a joke. I don't know if you figured it out. But yeah, we moved to America in 2009. That's when my brother and sister were born as well. So that was a very cool year with a whole bunch of transition. I'm going to make another whole different video regarding this, but I went to a military school. Most of the people look at me like,
you are blonde, a lot of makeup, very... No, you're not the type that will go to a military school.
But I was. So, long story short, my family sent me to a military school. The plan was to keep me there for a year, and then whenever they came back for me, I was like, no, I'm staying. So that's that. But I loved it. I loved every minute, every second. That's how I actually met my Marine. If you want to, again, watch the video that I made where I briefly talked about it, go look at it now and like it. And then as well as in the near future, I'll be making a more detailed video about it. After I graduated from my military academy, I didn't really have a desire to go into the military. So I went on a college journey. And I say that because I went to
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 different schools in 4 years. Also, my majors changed. I can talk about it more later on, but it's just too much to explain. Cool fact is, one of the schools that I went to was in Switzerland, in Geneva. That was an amazing experience. I made amazing, awesome friends. It was beautiful. It was worth it. On my 3rd/4th year, or like halfway through the 3rd year, I went to USF. It was amazing. I got to be with my family because they're in Florida. And it was warm. It's much warmer than Geneva. I graduated college. I was like,
I have all these opportunities. I have 2 degrees. I can do whatever I want.
whoever told me this lie, I will find you. I will not kill you because I don't want to go to jail or prison, but I will find you and I just want to talk to you. Because I graduated and I couldn't find a job. And I was in a search, I was in a hunt, and then I ended up in Chicago. And now I'm a legal assistant paralegal at a law firm. As I was figuring out that I'm going to stay there and work for a few years, things changed dramatically. And now I'm engaged. So I'm gonna be moving somewhere sometime soon, but I don't know where, so
we shall see.
Now, I've been wanting to create YouTube videos for quite some time. I always had this like struggle in any type of way. At first I'd be like, oh, people will judge me. So that was my biggest excuse. Then I didn't really know what to create. I kind of knew that I wanted to eventually do military content as a military spouse, but my boyfriend and I, well, fiance now, we weren't really together. But things changed and I was like, yay! So now my plan is basically to make YouTube videos on the military content from a spouse perspective. Maybe sometimes Simon and I will kind of maybe even make a video together where we talk about some things, answer people's questions or give advice. It's going to be a whole bunch of military content. Also, I would like to kind of make it as my vlog type of thing. Basically, I would want for my followers, my future followers, people who view me, to kind of follow me along on my journey that I'm going to experience, which is my whole life. Not the whole life, that's too much. Basically, I want you to follow me along on this journey, and then I hope you will enjoy it because I'm gonna try to make it as interesting as possible. I just came on here for a quick short video to briefly tell you about myself, so then you wouldn't be confused and watching some strangers' videos. So now you will actually have some sort of an idea who am I, and I'm not a stranger anymore to you. If you could comment so I can get to know you guys, that would be amazing. I would greatly appreciate it. At least I would know who's watching my videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, liked it. I only have one video. Go watch it again. Watch it, please, please. It will make a lot of sense to you why I'm making this video, okay? or maybe not, I don't know, but watch it. Anyway, Bonnie and I are gonna go, and I hope you enjoyed this short clip, and I love you, and Bonnie loves you too, and bye.